So at first glance, you would think humble refers to our bakes. Of course, we do things that are very simple looking, and we don't really go very intentional on the decorations. So they look like humble bakes at a first glance. But actually, to look at it deeper on whole as an entirety, it's more like an attitude that we apply to baking and running this business in general.
I've started out working in the cafe for 2 years after NS. So in the cafe, I did the service side, taking up orders to barista. After that, all along I've been actually interested in baking since I was young. So I did like own baking at home, like for my friends and our stuff. So it was actually one of my career that I also wanted to try, which is why after I've entered like Bakery Bara, which I met Guan. And Guan actually taught me a lot of things, and we did like cheesecakes together. He's one of the colleagues that I've interacted more with, so we became close with each other, and so we had this same interest of having like a bakery cafe, which sparked an idea of starting it out together. We were quite lucky to actually get this place, which fulfills what we need. So we have everything, the space that we need to actually really try out as an online-based business.
It was a home-based idea. It was a passion project initially. So that was how it all started, from home-based, which we found it viable, and we decided, maybe we can give it our all. So both of us make a very important decision. We built it from scratch. So it was actually quite a very short, it was within a period of 1 to 2 months, the planning. We take on multiple roles. Okay, we are first and foremost, we are entrepreneurs. Okay. Secondly, we also take on the role of a baker. But because you're running everything on your own, so we are a two-man team. We so-called paka liao. Working time-wise, we usually set like 9:30 to 6. But sometimes when it's very rushed, we will come in way earlier, as early as 6 a.m. Okay, to prepare for the deliveries. Otherwise, it will be super rush in the morning because we need to prepare and pack. Okay, because some things need to be baked fresh on the day.
For me, it's actually quite a huge change in my life actually. So previously, I was still like slightly before the bakery, I was like working in the cafe, and in the bakery, it's still more of like a front service. And it's like something now I'm working full-time like in my own bakery. There's a lot of things that I'm still learning. So there's a lot of things we have to do in our own. All this is still, it's still quite fun for me. I'm learning new things like every day, and also learning to produce more quantities and seeing our orders growing as well. That's one thing that's actually quite encouraging for me, and it motivates me to continue going through each day.
It is good to have such feedback coming in once in a while because it's an affirmation of your efforts, and you know that you're going in the right direction. So we are very thankful for feedback.
There's actually not much of a secret this. So it's one of the most important things actually about communications. So we have to actually communicate. We communicate a lot of stuff, like the ideas that we have. So it's basically everything we will discuss with each other. So it's important to actually voice your own opinions also. So it's where the both of you can actually get to an understanding. So yeah, other than that, I think it's being able to accommodate to each other. So I don't think there's a really real secret in like having a successful business or partner. It's more about communication and being able to work together.
Because now it's very competitive. It's very, very, very competitive. For bakers, you need to be aware of certain times where the sales are the highest. For example, Christmas, Chinese New Year, Teachers' Day, Valentine's Day, Mother's Day. Actually, your menu will play a part and determine your sales for certain months. Yeah, so everyone caters to a certain market. Same for us as well. We already know our target market. So you need to know your target market. You need to know your strengths and your weaknesses. and then you need to grab hold of opportunities when they come. I mean, it's really very rewarding from the start until now, and I think we are very lucky and thankful for what has happened. It's not going to be easy. Yeah, there's definitely no regrets. So we will still continue working hard until we move on to the next version, retail or retail plus in, and when things stabilizes and then when there's stable income.
First of all, I thank everyone that supported all of us all along, and without you guys, I would say we will not be able to be here, like producing our bakes for you. So I would like to thank all of you. And it'll be good to have your support as we grow and watch us grow together. And we'll be always doing our best to maintain the quality that we have for our goods, so that you all will be able to enjoy it.